Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fundred. Today we have India all-rounder Shikha Pandey with us. Shikha is fondly known as Wikipedia by her teammates. So Shikha, why don't you tell us how you got that nickname?
Firstly, thanks for having me. I'm sure it's going to be fun. I saw the first episode and I'm really excited to be doing this. That's probably what Jamie and Smriti call me, because I kind of know a little about different topics, and whenever they want to know something, they come to me and they ask questions. So I'm Shikha, and that's why Shikha plus Wikipedia became Shikipedia.
Okay, well, I think that puts some pressure on you straight away. We expect you to know or to be able to answer most of these questions. So I think I'm expecting nothing less than 100 from you today. We'll see how you go.
A lot of undue pressure there. So I guess let's start playing.
Yeah, so I'll quickly tell you the rules. So which category would you like to go with first?
I would like to go with the cricket rules and laws.
Okay, we'll start with something slightly, so origins of a term. Which cricket term originates from the French word nompere, meaning not equal or odd man? So I can give you options if you want. The options
I think I have something in mind, but I would like to listen to the options.
Okay, so the options are 12 man, wicket-keeper or umpire.
I think it has to be umpire, firstly because it sounds very familiar to the French word that you just said, and also probably umpire is the only odd man out on the field. Everyone else takes active part. So I think it's umpire.
Okay, well, off to a wonderful start. 5 points. The correct answer is umpire, the odd man out who had to make the decisions in a cricket game. So your reasoning is perfect. Yeah. What does it mean to play for red ink? Okay. Your options are to play for a draw, to be too aggressive, or to try and remain not out.
I have a feeling it will be aggressive. I've not really heard this term as much.
So this is something that the scorers will use because it's related to color used in the scorebook.
So draw, I don't think has got any significance that way. Being aggressive also, I don't think. The only thing that kind of connects to the scorer using a particular ink is probably not out. So I would say not out.
Yeah, well, perfect reasoning again. So a red inker is an undefeated or not out batsman. The term comes from scorers use red ink to enter undefeated scores. So if you're playing for red ink,
I just had flashes of. Yeah.
Well, again, 10 points, 2 questions. Moving on. Question number 3. So this is your weapon of choice. This is about the cricket ball. True or false? A ball used for women's cricket can weigh anywhere between 4.94 to 5.31 ounces, which is 140 to 151 grams.
Yeah, that's true. It's 140 to 151 grams.
Okay, well, you know your weapon of choice very, very well then. It's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Okay. What is a king pair?
Okay, so I heard this term recently in a test match. I guess it was with regard to Joe Root getting out on first delivery that he faced, and he got out on a 0. So I think it is used for a batter getting out on both the innings of a test match on the first ball that he or she faces.
That's absolutely correct. Yeah, I think as a bowler, you'd be happy to get a batter dismissed for king pair, so I'm not surprised you know it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wish we play a lot of test matches for that to happen. That'll be fun.
Okay, well, the final question, or if you want it to be, final question of this round is, what is the distance between the bowling crease and the popping crease?
Okay, so the bowling crease is next to the stumps, and the popping crease, which is in front of when you face the batter. So the distance, as far as I know, is 4 feet between the stumps and the popping crease. So I'd go with 4 feet.
That's absolutely correct. 4 feet or 1.22 meters. So you've got 5 out of 5 correct in this segment so far. Would you like to take a free hit, or would you?
I'll take a free hit. I will not play risky and go in for next 5 questions. Probably take a free hit now.
Well, Shikipedia showing off her knowledge, going with a free hit. Here's your free hit. What is it called when a batter is dismissed without facing a ball?
When a batter is dismissed without, so that is probably run out or stumped off a wide. I think it's called a diamond duck, because I remember reading about this. The golden duck is when you get on the first ball, silver duck is when you get out on the second ball, and a diamond duck is when you do not get to face a ball and you get out.
Well, that's absolutely correct. Clearly your reading is helping you, and clearly so far you are proving to be Shikipedia. So 6 or 5
new questions.
Yeah, well, 5 questions, 31 points. What category would you like to go with next? My team.
I would like to go with my career.
We'll start off with your very first international game. Of whose bowling did you take your first catch in international cricket? So I've already given you a clue. It was in your first game.
I remember it was the T20 game, and if I'm not wrong, I think it is Panna Ghosh, and I took her catch at deep mid wicket off Shravanti Naidu's bowling. I hope it is.
Wow, I mean, I'm very, very surprised. Most people don't remember these things, but yeah, that's absolutely correct. Panna Ghosh, Shikha Pandey bowled Shravanti Naidu. Yeah.
I remember this catch very clearly because we were playing at Cox's Bazar, and Cox's Bazar is right next to the sea, the Bay of Bengal. So there's a lot of wind. Standing at mid-wicket, I misjudged the catch, and then I had to dive full stretch to take it. So yeah, I remember this catch.
Something more recent now. At which ground did you take your career best T20 figures, which are 3 for 14?
Yeah, so this was the T20 World Cup opener against Australia at Sydney Showgrounds, Spotless Stadium.
Yeah, well, perfect. Sydney Showgrounds is correct against us. Do you remember which batters you dismissed?
Yes, I remember. I got my first wicket. My first wicket was Beth Mooney. Then I got my next 2 wickets in the later part of the Australian innings. I got Annabelle Sutherland stumped Tanya. Tanya was very good that day, and I got one more wicket. That was Cotton Bowl. I was very lucky to actually get Ashley Gardner Cotton Bowl.
Absolutely correct. You're on 41 of just 7 questions. So let's move ahead. This is a slightly tricky one. You've dismissed Lizelle Lee the most number of times in international cricket. How many times have you taken her wicket? This is across formats.
I'll probably calculate a little over here. In the T20 eyes. So I would say 8 in total. 8.
Okay, well, I thought this one would stump you. At least I hoped it would. But yeah, 8 is absolutely correct. 8 times in 22 matches, and your calculations across ODI and T20 are perfect. So. Against which team have you opened the batting in T20s?
Yeah, I remember this again. So this is my first T20 I series playing for India. So before the T20 World Cup in 2014, we toured Bangladesh and we played 3 T20s against them. First T20 I batted first, did not really get a chance to bat. Batted in the second, and the third one, chasing a very low score, I went into open with Madhuri Mehta. I got out on 16, if I'm not wrong, in that innings.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the third T20 I.
Yeah, you had a 45-run opening stand with Madhuri.
Yeah, with Madhuri, yes.
You're on 50, so you reached your half century. Okay, well, question number 10. I'm trying to stump you, so hopefully the last one in this round. Let's see. Okay, slightly more tricky. Wikipedia, coming your way. You've dismissed 17 batters LBW in ODIs. How many LBWs or how many LBW decisions have gone your way in T20s?
That's a difficult question because I've gotten 36 wickets in T20 IS. Okay, because it's a wild guess, I would say 5.
5.
I'm hoping it cannot be less than 3 or it cannot be more than 8 for sure. So it has, I'm just saying 5.
Well, I hope this question will stump you and I win this round. You've gotten 0 LBWs in T20Is.
Oh, wow.
And now my question to you is, can you be an in-swinger and not get a single LBW? This is just
exactly. That's
possible.
why I was backing myself to get at least 3.
What's your next topic of choice? No free hit.
My team.
Let's go. Start with an easy one. Who was India's highest run getter in the 2017 Women's World Cup?
It has to be Mitali because the tournament highest run getter was Tommy Beaumont. She got the women of the tournament. Mitali just missed out by a run, so it has to be her.
Well, Mitali Raj is correct. She finished with 409 runs. Tommy Beaumont was 410. Again, one of your teammates. Who was the most recent Indian to score a half century on ODI debut?
Okay, so I know this. This happened last year. Priya Punia was making her ODI debut against South Africa in Baroda, and she scored a half century on her debut.
Yeah, well, that's absolutely correct. Priya Punia scored 75 not out in the first ODI against South Africa last year. So Priya Punia is absolutely correct, and you're back on track, it seems.
Yes,
Question number 3. Okay. Who is India's most successful wicket-keeper across formats?
So I have a feeling it's got to be Tanya.
Is that your final answer? Tanya Bhatia?
Yeah, I'll go with Tanya.
Anju Jain is the only wicket-keeper in India to have over 100 dismissals. So she has 104 dismissals to her credit. Which Indian bowler has registered the most 5-fers in test matches?
It is Shubhangi Kulkarni.
Are you sure about that?
It can be either her or Neetu. But then I think I've read this somewhere that she's gotten the most 5.
Okay, well, Shubhangi Kulkarni is absolutely correct. Shubhangi Kulkarni has 5 5-fers in test matches. It's actually the highest in test cricket in the world. So she's tied for first. And Jhulan Goswami has 3.
Yeah.
Shubhangi Kulkarni is the correct answer. Another interesting question. Under whose captaincy did India win their first ever ODI series abroad? I'll give you a clue.
Okay,
this happened in 1995.
95. Yeah, I know this.
Okay.
The series was This was under Purnima Rao's captaincy that India first won outside of India.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. India won the Centenary Cup in New Zealand in 95.
Centenary Cup in New Zealand.
Yeah, they beat Australia in the final by 20 runs. So that was the first time that India won a series abroad. Absolutely correct. Doing well. Final category now. So general knowledge. What is the green pigment in plants called?
It's called chlorophyll.
Yeah, that's absolutely
correct.
Thing
going.
Chlorophyll is absolutely correct. I thought you would get it wrong there, but yeah. Who wrote the book The Lord of the Rings? If you want, I can give you options, but
George R. Martin.
The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, he wrote he wrote the Game of Thrones. Yeah, you can go ahead with the options.
Okay, well, George R. Martin, Christopher Paolini, or J.R.R. Tolkien.
J.R.R. Tolkien. I've read this book though.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. I should have probably just left you with the George R.R. Martin, but yeah, it's okay. I'm in a good mood, so we'll give you that.
That was very kind of you. Thank you.
Question number 18. Can you get to 100, Shikha Pandey? We'll ask, how many continents are there in the world?
7.
Can you name all of them?
Don't ask me to name. No. You have to be specific with your questions.
Well, yeah, it's a correct answer. I'm just asking you if you can name it.
Okay, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia.
Okay, no bonus points for that, but absolutely correct. 86. What is the currency used in Bangladesh?
Taka or Taka. Taka.
Are you absolutely sure? It's not a rupee.
Yes. No, it's not a rupee. Because we got our the currency that we got it converted. So yes.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Taka is absolutely correct. Okay, so you're in the nervous 90s now. If you get this one right,
very nervous.
You will have the chance of getting 100. It will be the first on our show. So there's a lot riding on this question. So I'll ask you a science-based question. The engineer in you may get this right.
I just hope I get this right. Yes, please.
What is the heaviest element in the periodic table?
235. Uranium 235. U235.
Okay, I probably shouldn't have asked you that. That's absolutely correct. You're on 96.
Thank you.
96.
Oh, yes.
Will you get this free hit? Which is the world's largest desert?
I remember reading about this somewhere. Am I going to get some options?
I'll give you 10 seconds and then I'll give you a couple of options.
You cannot change the options after you listen to what I say. So I think it's Sahara. But I'm not really very sure. So yeah, Sahara.
Sadly, we can't reduce points for a wrong answer. But Sahara Desert is absolutely correct.
Yay! That's
6 points. So you're on 102. You finish our Fundred as the first centurion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Applause from all around the world.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be the first
I wish
centurion?
I could have gotten those 2 questions right as well, but then fate.
Well, congratulations on being the first centurion on the Fundred, Shikha Pandey.
Thanks a lot.
You have lived up to your title of Shikipedia. I'm sure Jemima
I don't think so, but then
Jemima Rodriguez will be very, very happy to have named you.
Yeah,
aptly.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll tag her in the link and send it to post it on Twitter.
Yeah,
for her to see
you definitely
that I've made her proud. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much, Shikha, for being on the show. It was a lot of fun. I hope you
Thanks
had
a
a lot
lot.
of
It
fun
was
as
so
well.
much fun and it helped me pass a lot of my time. When I got to know that I'm going to be taking the quiz, I actually got down and I dug up the facts myself. So yeah, it was very helpful in this lockdown situation.
Okay, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks a lot, and I would like to really appreciate you guys and the work that you're putting in. I really love this segment.